Hey everybody! So I'm a little nervous for this video because it's very different from the kind of videos I usually do, which are, researched and highly edited and scripted. So today I'm doing something very different. One of the things that I kind of do in my spare time is to take a fictional character, an Avenger, or a Harry Potter character, or somebody from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and just figure out who would be on their Pokemon team. So what 6 Pokemon, kind of represent and work with that character. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. So the characters that I thought I'd do for today are the Avengers. So the original 6 Avengers, I'm thinking Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. And I'm going to try to come up with Pokemon teams for all 6 of them. I guess let's just go for it. So, first one, let's start with Iron Man. So who would be on Iron Man's team? Definitely is gonna need some steel types, right? I'm thinking Scizor. Yeah, there we go. So Scizor, he kinda, first of all, he's a steel type, which is really good. And he's got the color scheme, right? He's got kind of the red and gold. It kind of looks like an Iron Man suit a little bit. The only question is, should we do regular Scizor or Mega Scizor? And I think Mega Scizor looks pretty good for this. I'm not going to be too strict on the teams as far as, only having, one Mega and things like that. One thing I am a little bit more... I don't know. I don't like to put legendaries on a lot of people's teams unless I think it makes sense. I do think for Iron Man, and all the Avengers really, because they're superheroes, I think legendaries would be fine for them. So let's see, Scizor. I'm thinking a Metagross would probably be good. So Iron Man, let's see, once again, it's another steel type. Very intelligent Pokemon. Iron Man is one of the most intelligent characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so that probably works. Porygon Z. I think Porygon Z would work. So one thing in Age of Ultron, of course, Iron Man is responsible for the creation of Ultron. So he's made several AIs throughout the series. So Porygon Z, I think, would be a good one because it's kind of an AI gone wrong computer program. It's gone a little weird. Some of Iron Man's projects don't always work out for him. So. Let's see. Could be a Rotom. In fact, I've got some of the shiny Pokemon over here. Yeah, okay, so if we take a look at a shiny Rotom, shiny Rotom's got... Oh, it's not showing it here. But shiny Rotom's got that kind of red and gold color scheme. I think that could be interesting for an Iron Man team. I'm sure some of you are yelling at the screens. Maybe there's some obvious Pokemon that I'm missing. Genesect. Actually, I think, give me a second. Because I think, yes, it is. So shiny Genesect has also got that kind of reddish color scheme. So I think Genesect would work because it's basically a robotic suit kind of around. Genesect is basically a robotic suit around the original Pokemon. So I think that works. I think that works for Iron Man, and we need one more. We could maybe go Volcanion. Volcanion kind of looks like an arc reactor. That's kind of interesting. Or a Hoopa. So Hoopa would kind of represent that genie in the bottle storyline. Volcanion would kind of represent more of the arc reactor, and once again, it's got that kind of Iron Man color scheme and look to it. I think we're going to go with Volcanion. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So who's next? Let's say Captain America. So there's one that's pretty obvious. Braviary. Yeah, so we get a Braviary. Of course, it's a red, white, and blue. It's an eagle. So that's pretty American. Captain America. First Avenger. What's the first Pokemon? Mew. Alright. Mew, first Pokemon. Captain America, first Avenger. And Mew is also blue. Kind of goes to Captain America's suit. And I think I have a connection that we can come back to later. So yeah, so let's pop a Mew on that team. So we got Mew, Braviary. Okay, he does use a shield. So maybe we can get him a Shieldon, his shield Pokemon, whatever. Ah, here it is. Okay, Shieldon. Yeah. I don't think... It's a lot more like it's a round shield, whereas you compare to Bastiodon. So I think Shieldon would make more sense here. I think he'd have a dog. I think he'd have some sort of a dog on his team. Would he have... He could have an Arcanine. I've seen like law enforcement, like Officer Jenny, I think, in the anime uses an Arcanine sometimes. Yeah, I think Latios would work. Okay, so he's kind of it's got an airplane type shape to him. It's not the best connection, but like, he's got the red, white, and blue color scheme going on for him. So my wife just suggested adding an ice type to represent him being frozen in ice for 70 years. Gonna give him a Vanillux. The ice cream Pokemon. He's from New York, which the whole Unova region is based off of. And they are well known for their soft serve ice cream. Alright, so that's 2 down. So let's move on to Thor. And I've already got 2 that I know for certain are going to be on Thor's team. So Thor, of course, is the Norse god of thunder. Who's the god of thunder in Pokemon? Obviously, it's gotta be Raikou. Look at that. That is Thor right there. And the other one I'm thinking is Thundurus. So I'm thinking Raikou and Thundurus, easy picks. Berserker. So look at him. He's a Viking right there. So Berserker, it is known as the Viking Pokemon. I didn't even know that. Next time I might have to plan these a little bit more ahead of time. He is the son of Odin. Odin sometimes takes the form of, I believe, a crow? Okay. Odin definitely takes the form of a raven or has ravens. So let's give Thor a raven. We'll give him a Corviknight. Let's give him a Palpitoad. Palpitoad kind of looks like Frog Thor. Why not? Politoad, I mean, not a Palpitoad. We'll give him a Politoad. Yeah, that's Frog Thor. Frog Thor right there. You know what? Let's just go with a Zapdos. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure some of you have great ideas. I would love to see your ideas in the comments. But for Thor, we're gonna go with Zapdos. Okay, who to move on to next? So let's go with Hulk. Alright, so back when we were talking about Captain America, I said I had an idea for Mew. The reason, so I think Mew fits, but Mew fits very well when you bring in Captain America's kind of connection with the Hulk. Because I believe in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Hulk was created trying to replicate Captain America. So Mewtwo was created trying to replicate Mew. And Mewtwo is kind of an angry, mutated creature, a lot like the Hulk. So I think that works really well. Okay, so either Machoke or Machamp would be perfect because they're big, they're muscly, they're green, right? So Machoke or Machamp. I'm gonna go with Machoke just because the Hulk doesn't have 4 arms. Hulk is a real angry boy. And the first thing I think of when I think of a real angry boy is Gyarados. Gyarados is always thrashing about, always causing trouble. Ooh, I've got a thought. What about Darmanitan? Darmanitan, right? He's got the different forms. He's got He's got standard angry mode, and he's got his Zen mode. I say we could do a Deoxys. You know, Deoxys is kind of, you know, he's kind of like the embodiment of like DNA and mutation, different forms and stuff like that. So I think we could definitely get some Deoxys in there. You know what? Let's throw a Tyranitar on there. He's big, he's green, he's mean. Why not? We'll throw on a Tyranitar. So we only got 2 more, and these are definitely going to be the hardest ones, because we've got Black Widow and we've got Hawkeye. And I don't want a lot of overlap between these if I can avoid it. So Black Widow. So there's a few spiders. There's a few Pokemon spiders. Ariados is probably the most like traditional spider. I think he probably would fit the best for a Black Widow. So I'm going to go Ariados. I'm thinking a shiny Greninja will probably do it. Because shiny Greninja is black. That kind of stealth outfit. So yeah, so let's get a shiny Greninja there on that team. She did, of course, used to be a ballerina. So there is a Pokemon that's kind of a ballerina, Curlia. Let's see Curlia, she's kind of a ballerina right there. Black Widow. Could go with a Gothitelle. Black Widow, she's dressed all in black. Honestly, this almost, she could look like she's like in mourning. Like this is the kind of outfit you would wear at a funeral. You know, Black Widow. I don't know, I think there's something there. All right, I definitely think a Salazzle could work. If you look at Salandit, you know, it's got Bandit in there, right? So there's definitely a connection with, you know, like sneaking and thieving and things like that. The Salazzles kind of use their, you know, their feminine wiles, which I believe Black Widow has been known to do from time to time. Yeah, let's throw an Umbreon there just because it just feels right. Just get the vibes, you know? One more. I knew this one was going to be the hardest. We need to put together a team for Hawkeye. I don't know that much about Hawkeye. I do know, of course, that he uses bow and arrow. There's one Pokemon I can think of that does that. Decidueye. Definitely give Hawkeye the kind of Robin Hood Decidueye there. So, that's one. He's still kind of a spy. I did say I was going to save Inteleon for Hawkeye. So, yeah, let's go ahead and give him an Inteleon. You know, his ability is Sniper, right? So I think that works pretty well for Hawkeye. Hawkeye is not his only hero name, because he also goes under the hero name of Ronin. Ronin, that's kind of a samurai without a master. So Kommo-o is kind of a samurai. Samurott. There we go. Okay, I think Samurott would definitely work well. Well, his name is Hawkeye. So, definitely we can give him a hawk. Is Talonflame a hawk? It's a scorching Pokemon. I think Talonflame is a hawk. He's Hawkeye. Kind of Pokemon are you? So remember how Inteleon has Sniper as a hidden ability? So I decided to see who else could possibly have Sniper as a hidden ability. I'm gonna go with Kingdra. Kingdra, I believe it kind of shoots water and stuff out of its nose, kind of like a pistol. Once again, it's got Sniper as an ability. So, yeah, I think Kingdra is going to be our last one on that team. So I think that's all. Those are the original 6 Avengers. This was, I know this was kind of a weird video, kind of a goofy experiment, but if you liked it, if you want to see more of these, you know, I could definitely make Pokemon teams for DC characters. I can make them for anime characters or Harry Potter, characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I could even do it for celebrities or YouTubers. Got a lot of ideas kind of bouncing around. Also, you know, for some reason when I was working on this, I found it really hard to come up with Pokemon for these teams. So if you have ideas for Pokemon you think would be good on these teams, I would love to see them down below, and ideas for future videos kind of doing this series. Or maybe this was dumb, maybe I should just not, but I wanted to make something that maybe was a little more unscripted, a little more off the cuff, so let's see how that goes. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.